All right, so big story today. Former President Jacob Zuma's corruption trial due to resume in the Pietermaritzburg High Court, and the court will hear his special plea for the recusal of State Prosecutor Billy Downer, who Zuma claims is biased against him. The application has been postponed twice now since August due to Zuma's ill health. We've got Simphiwe Makhanya. He's outside of the court. Let's cross to him, get an update there from him this morning. Simphiwe, hi, good morning. Talk to us again.
Good morning to you, Leanne, and good morning to the viewers as well at home. Well, we are still outside the Pietermaritzburg High Court. Leanne, what is noticeable from where we are is a very strong police presence, but of course there's no indication at this moment if the former president will be here in court himself, because ever since he was given that medical parole, he has been in hospital. But let's engage the NPA spokesperson, that's Advocate Mthunzi Maka, with regards to what we can expect this morning. Advocates, thank you very much for joining us. What can we expect in terms of the processes this morning?
In terms of the court order, the special plea, which is their attempt or bid to have Mr. Downer removed from the trial as a prosecutor, is supposed to proceed. And if there is any possibility of a postponement, there will have to be evidence to that effect. We are hoping that the second part of it will not be proceeding, but will proceed with the special plea. We don't want any postponement in this matter. There's no indication if Mr. Zuma will be here or not, but we would like to proceed with the matter, as we had indicated in the past, that there's no merit to the application and that they will vigorously oppose the application. And now that they supplemented accusing him of leaking the medical records to the media, we dispute that. Mr. Downer is a prosecutor of integrity. He maintained the confidentiality of all documentation that went through to him throughout the proceedings. Even myself, having worked with him or working with him directly, I did not have access to those documents. So we don't understand on what basis there could be an allegation of leaking information. So in essence, we will vigorously oppose the application, and we are hoping that the special plea hearing will proceed today.
In terms of this medical report, Advocate, is the state happy with the team that is working with the former president?
Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to ventilate the issue that relates to the medical status and the medical records, because that issue is going to be dealt with in court.
These allegations of bias against the state prosecutor, Advocate Billy Downer, have been, raised for a number of years now, but you say he's a credible state prosecutor. Just in terms of what the NPA thinks about this challenge that is raised by the former president, some of course have accused him of delaying this court case.
Look, we would conclude that it's a delaying tactic, because this matter has been ventilated in the Supreme Court of Appeal. When they raised it, it was pronounced upon, and as such the charges were reinstated at the order as per order of the Supreme Court of Appeal. So now that it comes again, it's a matter that needs to be adjudicated again when it has been adjudicated by a higher court than this one. So it's no other reason by the delaying tactic, which we will vigorously oppose, because we believe there's no merit to it. Remember, they're also saying that he has no title to prosecute, and he was authorized by the Director of Public Prosecutions here in KwaZulu-Natal to prosecute this matter. Hence, we are saying we'll oppose it, and there is no merit to the application in Part 1 and Part B of the applications. Those two allegations are not going to stand in court.
Advocate, thank you very much for your time. That's Advocate Mthunzi Maka. He speaks on behalf of the National Prosecuting Authority. With that, Leanne, it's back to you in Johannesburg.
Simphiwe, thanks very much. Of course, we'll get another update if anything does happen. Just a quick one, Simphiwe. What time are we expected to actually get underway? When is it due to start?
Proceedings, Leanne, are expected to begin at 10 a.m. this morning. We have not seen many people arriving in court, except for one or two family members, those close to the former president. And also, Leanne, what is perhaps important to mention is the fact that we have seen officials from the Correctional Services Department, around the court vicinity. It's not very clear, though, in what capacity they are here, Leanne.
All right, Simphiwe, we'll leave it there for now. No doubt there will be more coming from you outside the Pietermaritzburg High Court in our next crossing. Right.